in the How to Talk to Men book, there's an amazing chapter in there. It's called Topology. And in it, Mia Sage describes the different types of men that there are. Um, there's different shapes, there's different values, there's different capabilities that men have. They could be a leader, they could be a worker, they could be a merchant, they could be slim, they could be tall, they could be short, they could be round. And they could be a visionary, they could be a manager or a marketer. And it's interesting how all of that plays a role in what type of a man that you have. Or if you're searching for a man, to know what types of men there are, so that when you meet a man, you can read him well and you can make the distinction of what kind of man he is, and then connect accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because a lot of women, they meet a man, they don't have the tools or the skills to read what this man is, and then they start demanding certain certain result or certain anything from this man that this man cannot give. He's just not capable. For example, if you have let's say a nerd, right, and he knows how to do the research or build your website or fix a computer or something like that, and you need for him to maybe fix your car, or you want him to build some shelves, or you want him to build your house, and you come to him and you say, darling, can you please fix my closet? Can you do that? You're a man, right?
Right.
And he says, honey, I don't know how to do that, but I can find somebody, I can hire somebody who could do that for us. But the woman, without knowing, she makes him feel bad that he doesn't know how to do that.
Mm.
So it's so great to read this book, The How to Talk to Men, The Geisha and the Gorilla, and make the distinctions about what types of men there are, what type of man when you're meeting him, and being generous and putting them in the game, in the space where they can prosper and fulfill their fulfill their true nature. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, Leah, you have a really cool story that you shared. Maybe you can share it here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's this client of mine, and he has a very protective side, which I noticed, but I only noticed after a little while. And I also noticed that there's nowhere to put that in. There's nobody to protect. There's nobody to take care of. And I was like, well, what can I do? What can I do to help him? So I created a game to where he can be that protector. So every time we go out with the team, or even sometimes we went out with my children, and I allowed him to be that, like that side of his, and just observing the transformation that has happened over 4 weeks, or 4 to 6 weeks, the eyes brightening, the posture changing, in just that transformation, just because there's a role to play and it's filled, and then that's what makes him stand tall. And even watching him dance on the dance floor with women, how he just like always watches, makes sure that they're protected, just like backing off, just observing that is just so sweet and so interesting, right? Just to see that just by placing him into a game where he could play his natural role, just transforms a person.
Wow.
Yeah, it was cool to watch.
Nice, nice. He's lucky to have a trained woman, who could see him and put him in that role. And now he's this stand tall man who's a protector, and he's like your hero, and he feels great. And how do you feel?
Everybody feels great.
Yeah.
The people on my team feel great. He feels great. I don't know, the people around feel great, knowing that whoa, don't mess with these. They're being protected, right? Everybody feels good.
And you?
His family feels great. They're noticing how he's changing. They're like, it's like, well, at work, they're noticing that he's changing.
Wow.
No way.
What's different with you? Nothing.
That's right.
That is the magic actually about the sage, right? It's like some people say, what do you do? They don't see right away the result, but their lives start changing. And I say, wow, it is changing. And sometimes, oh, I did by myself. I say, sure, yes, you did. But, but the guidance and maybe the feedback and coaching really helps them to see something, not something, it's much bigger picture what they can do.
Yes.
Magic, how you say it?
Magic.
Yeah.
Magic. Yes. Yeah, only a few people will actually notice that what the work that we do, they would actually notice that it has an impact. For the most part, people think that after they do coaching with us, after they do training with us, their whole life changes. Most of the people, they say, oh yeah, you didn't do anything, that's just me.
Yep. I already knew that.
I already knew that. Yeah, I already knew all that. And they're right, they did.
Yeah, of course.
But what we do is we activate what they already know. And also, we're not trying to get anybody or, get something from somebody. And if they, yeah. So, but there are a few people out there who would actually say, wow, thank you. Thank you. I know it's because of you. It's because we did this work that things are changing in my life. And I appreciate that very much. And those are the people. The diamonds. Those are our players.
Sure.
This is one of our mission actually, right? To show women how they can change their life with their men, like relationship, how to create the harmony. Because we cannot like show all men. That's why let's help women to start seeing that, and this way we can change the life for better life, right? From a better place, because so less how to say divorces, less fight, more enjoy. They can enjoy more with their family, with kids. So when they start doing that, they will start doing that. So the kids will see, oh, let me do the same thing, because kids like Alish, like you work with kids, so they will do the same like their parents. They're just repeating. That's a pattern. Huge mission, girls.
Huge. I know. And we're on it. We're on it. We are going to break the pattern together.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yes. Yeah, well, for you ladies out there and men too, please read the book, How to Talk to Men, The Geisha and the Gorilla by Mia Sage. And just sort things out. See what kind of person is in front of you so that you can make the connection that bring you the harmony in your home.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, ladies, so much for being here, for sharing, and we'll see everybody next time.
All right. Bye-bye.